to you by Legacy Construction.
Hello guys, welcome back for your next episode of Coach's Corner. Today, we're going to finish up on our installment of the 3-3 stack. We're going to talk about some blitz replacement and coverages. You can't talk about one without the other. Alright, so let's get to the board. Alright, first thing we're going to talk about, we're going to flip our diagram and we're going to draw our defense from the bottom. So I would like to see, draw our coverages down here from the bottom so we'll see what's going on here. First, we'll start out in our true 3-3 stack against a 21 personnel. Alright? 21 personnel meaning they got 2 backs and regular receivers out there. 2 receivers, 2 backs, 1 tight end. That's what 21 personnel is. Alright, so as we get our base alignment, 21 personnel, we're going to talk over blitzing with a cover 3 shell. Okay? Blitzing with a cover 3 shell. Alright? So, as we get drawn here, we set our base alignments here. We got our rover down, I got our corners here at our 7x1. A lot of people play different, but I know that's pretty traditional. With our 7x1, our free safety in the middle of the field playing closer to the tight end, okay? Defending the middle of the field. So, we're going to work a slant. We're going to slant strong here, all right? And we'll work an inside blitz, a one-man inside blitz here. And we'll run our base cover 3. We keep our shell over the top. Keep our 3 shell over the top. Okay? Curl flat player. Alright, now he's in a power technique, he's funneling him. He should be in wall technique getting to his hook curl. Okay? So he will be a curl flat. He'll be a hook to curl player. Alright? On the backside, we have the same thing. He will be a curl flat player here. Curl flat. He'll be your hook to curl player. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to defend the middle. Okay? So if we're blitzing a middle backer, we're going to defend the middle of the field. All right? Now, as we're talking through this cover 3 shell, let's change the blitz a bit. So, now we go here, and we'll take him and we'll blitz him play side. Okay? And we'll take this backer and blitz him weak side. So now we got a double blitz. So now, in this cover 3, instead of him having to be hook curl, we got to sacrifice and we got to take the middle of the field. We got to take the middle of the field. Now, we're still going to be shaded to the tight end, so we still got to be aware of what this inside tight end can do right now. So we got to be aware, but we are now the middle defender. We are now the middle defender. Okay? Now, let's get back and let's change it. Now, we're going to, adding pretty much more than that, you have to go to more of a man concept, okay? So now we're still going to talk about our cover 3 shell, okay? Now let's draw our cover 3 shell versus 11 personnel, okay? Versus 11 personnel, now we know in 11, we got 1 back, 1 tight end, but we know we have 3 wide receivers now. So this is going to be more of a spread concept, but with a run threat. Okay, and we're saying a run threat meaning a tight end. So you got extra line. You got a guy that's attached that can play both the run and the pass. So when I say both the run threat out of 11 personnel, that's pretty much what we're saying. So as we draw this up, okay, we got our tight end in. All right, we in there. We put our back in there. All right, and we put our 2 receivers in. Okay, this is our 11 personnel. Here's our tight end, receiver there, which gives them an extra blocker to the strong side, to their run side, okay? And then this gives us an extra receiver to the other side, all right? Now, we get here in our front, all right? All right, we get in our front. So now, we still want to play cover 3 to this, so we're going to show cover 3. All right, that's just putting our shell in. Now, depending on how you play this, some guys will move to safety because they're going to call a passing strength to the receiver side, and this guy will be here more, and some guys will call it to the tight end side still just because that there's a tight end there, and that's an immediate what? Seeing threat. Okay, so because of the immediate seeing threat, some guys will sit there, but also you have this, but we have the inside defenders because there's more space there. So in our cover 3 here, we're going to do something a little different, okay? We'll take the nose weak, all right, and we'll slant this guy outside. We'll slant him inside. We'll blitz there, all right? and we'll run another 2-man blitz here out of the spread. Okay, so we're going to bring 5 rushers. So it's our 5 to their 5, whatever they're going to do there. All right, so outside, we know what? We got to wall this guy. We got to wall 2, sit in our curl flat, work in the 1. Eyes got to be there, looking for anything. He run out there. We know the slant could be coming. We kind of sit it off. We're communicating. All right, we working that same way, walling. That's right, working our hook to our curl. He's still working curl to flat. All right, now the tough part is when we know we work like that to the passing side, what are we looking like on the front side? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take him, and he kind of got to squat on this guy, and we got to work him back to the middle. Meaning that these 2 guys on the play side are going, we got to defend that or be aware of that. Outside, we have the support for this guy to do that. So that kind of hurts us, but we got to be aware of what's going on in the middle. So this might take a Casper call and get this guy moving here. And the good thing is pre-snap movements and alignment. So as this guy's moving and we may be stemming here, he may be stemming over here till we know that we have to get to a certain point. Okay, so it's different little games that can be played in the blitz game within our coverages up under what's going on. And honestly, we get in here and we play this kind of concept. We probably play like a man-free concept. And when I say man-free concept, we'll lock him up, we'll man him up, we'll man him up, and we keep our free safety in the middle field, and whoever the back goes to, that's going to be our designated guy. He goes to that guy. Okay, and that's normally how we kind of play this deal to help that convert, you know what I mean, and not be afraid of having so many gaps in the defense, okay? Now, let's use our same cover 3 concept, and let's talk about true 10 personnel. So true spread, true doubles, okay? Now, out of our true spread and our true doubles, we're going to actually talk about our cover 3, talk about some man, and talk about some cover 2 concepts with some blitzes, all right? So, first we talk about our 10 personnel. This is what we're looking at, all right? We're going to go with a true doubles concept. Both guys off. Both guys off. We'll call him an F. Both guys off, all right? 10 personnel there, all right? And they're going to run trips. We got motions coming back and forth, those type of deals, but we're going to keep it simple here and talk about our base cover 3 and then talk about cover 2 out of it, all right? Now, using our blitzes. All right, out of this, we still keeping our base. Now, some guys like to put these guys in a 5 technique when you get this. That gives outside rush, but it kind of gets you guys locked outside and kind of gives them a predetermined read guy. So I get it, but, you know, it is what it is, you know, to each his own. All right, we get here. All right, we still got our 3 in the box. All right, now we're playing our cover 3 concept here. These guys have got to split, okay? So these guys have got to apex this. A lot of guys will say apex it, which means split the difference. So we want to be split the difference, or we want to be near or to the inside shoulder of this. We got to be aware of bubbles and things like that. The bubble with the slant. So as we talk over our cover 3 concept out of this, which is possible, we can run it. You know, a lot of guys don't like to, but yeah, we can run. And we get there. Rules pretty much stay the same. Good thing is that we can do different things with these backers. All right, so we're going to bring one of these guys. We walk him up here. Move him there. Move him here. You know, and we're going to do something like this. We give him that. Bring him off the edge. Get him a double edge look. All right, and then we're going to play cover 3 behind it. So we're going to sit there. He's going to play more of the middle. We got to determine that by personnel, by receiver, right? He's going to wall that, sit there, sitting there, working. All right, curl to flat. All right, same thing with him. You want to wall, sit, protect his inside. He's going curl to flat underneath here. All right, inside. Okay, since we're inside, we're losing the backer to the blitz. We're bringing 4. We're going to vacate and we're going to wall, and we're going to play hole players. We're hook curl players, okay? So we're looking for the double slant, double edge, all right? Same concept, we displace a guy from the inside. So we take him from the inside, send him. Keep our cover 3 concept. He's truly going to be a middle player. Truly a middle player. Okay? And that's a good concept. So it does work big in the cover 3. We're going to use this same thing right here, and let's talk about cover 2 with some blitzes out of this. All right, a lot of you guys, we know we can play man and match up on different things and just send the dogs and do things like that. That's our concept. But we want to talk about different coverage schemes and things like that, so we're going to talk about zone here. All right, so for the sake of this, we're talking about zone. Now, in our cover 2 concept, all right, let's get our offensive line back in there. For our cover 2 concept, you can kind of work it a couple of different ways. I've seen guys make their defense kind of look, the thing about 3-3 stack is that it's multiple, so it looks different. Okay, now, I've seen guys make adjustments. So as we play cover 2, all right, now, we got our strong player, right? Our strong backer, he's there. Backer's inside here. Now, we're going to displace. So since we're displacing, okay, because our rover in 3-3 is normally down. So we're going to displace. We press our corners up. We get our free in. We're going to displace. Now our rover is back deep. Now our rover is now a deep half player. So we kind of displace, giving us a shorter, different kind of look. What it is, what it is. We're going to funnel this inside. He knows that. He's funneling trail technique. Eyes reading. 1 to 2. Same thing over here. We want to funnel him inside. Eyes reading. 1 to 2 inside. All right, now we get in here. Let's work us in front. We work a little wider there, work wide inside. There, bring that. We got wall players here. They're going to wall funneling, and they're going to sit in the hook. They wall, they carry this receiver, and they sit. The key is to funnel these routes down, keep these routes funneled down to what we got over the top. We got our safeties over the top to keep that funnel, and let's work this gap here. Let's work this inside box here. All right, now here. This, I got to naturally be a middle dropper. So now we've shown you a cover 3 concept, cover 2 concept, and we're showing you cover 3 against the 21, cover 3 against 11 personnel, and now against 10 personnel while working your blitzes and working your blitz replacement. Okay, this is something that can be added in. You can add your own names to your coverages, and have your own concepts, what you're trying to work or what you know that you're going to see during the season. Okay, and this will work for you. All right? Guys, thank you for joining me. It was a great time. See you next time.